Hey guys, Poor in Spirit Friday, Isaiah 66, 1 through 2. Um, so, man, we actually get at the end of this passage a phrase that sounds a lot like poor in spirit in the Old Testament here. This is the one to whom I will look, he who is humble and contrite in spirit and trembles at my word. The words for humble and contrite actually are the words poor and a word for to strike. And when that word is used as an adjective to strike, it's used for like a foot to talk about someone who's lame. So to be stricken of foot is to be lame. You're unable to walk. That part of the adjective is something that's immovable. It's not working. And so God says, the one that I will look is he who is poor or afflicted, someone who's afflicted with some sort of poverty, and lame of spirit, stricken of spirit. It just doesn't work. In our teaching video, um, we heard the phrase spiritually bankrupt, to put it in monetary terms, poor in spirit, monetarily bankrupt. Here we get it in kind of an operational term, broken spirit, lame. It's just not working. And in the context, the difference between us and God, and we who are to be seen by God, is to be lame in spirit when God's the one who is the creator of all things. And so how are we going to build him a house? Where does he take up, where does he sit down to rest when he's the one who's made all things, including us? And so comparatively, him being God, the Spirit, God is Spirit, and those who worship him in spirit and in truth. Like, we are lame of spirit. We're incapable of offering anything to him that is really spiritually relevant. And so one of the things that I thought about in this is, as we seek to come together as Grace Church, we're not building Grace Church. If we're not capable of building him a physical building that's going to be his house, I think this also teaches us that we're not capable of performing in any way that is building a spiritual house. We are not building Grace Church. We are here. We are completely in need of him. We're not responsible for building the house of God, either physically or spiritually, but we are empowered to surrender and see what he builds in us. And there's freedom there. There's joy there. The only reality in which we interact with God is relational. There's no performance. There's nothing we could build for him or do for him if we're lame in spirit. The only interaction we have with him is relational, where he builds something in us. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.